How about that for an intro? This is Live Alive. This is a demo of the game. As you can see, I'm going to play it and we'll see what happens. I think the director of Live Alive, which originally came out, I want to say in, I think, 93, but the director of this game would go to direct Chrono Trigger. And I think this is, I think Yoko Shimomura, I think this was the first game she composed for. So I got new game, I got settings, something on the eShop probably if you want to buy the full game. We got volume settings, language settings, we got English and Japanese. Graphics. Normally I'd mess with the contrast, but I'll do that when I'm processing it for YouTube. Then just the other settings. And then I guess we're all set, so let's see what we get. This demo includes portions from the following 3 chapters: Imperial China, Twilight of Edo, Japan, and the Distant Future. You can save your progress in each chapter and carry it over to the full version. Okay, so if I recall, this game you play as different protagonists in different timelines, and I think you're all fighting, I want to say, a central villain. Then I think once you clear all of these stories, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There might be another one that unlocks. I think there's another character that unlocks. And after you play that one, then you go through the final boss sequence. But I think, what do we got? We got prehistory. This chapter is unavailable in the demo version. Right. So we got the Wild West, where you play as a cowboy. You got the near future. This guy looks like a Super Saiyan. I got the Distant Future, which is, I guess, one of the ones that we can play. The Twilight of Edo, Japan, which will also play. I got Imperial China. And then you have Present Day. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters, and I think there's an 8th character somewhere. So I'll start from the top, from what the demo showed me. I guess I'll go through Imperial China, then Japan, and then the Distant Future. What we got for settings? Just save and load stuff. Okay. An old Chinese master nearing the end of his life yearns to preserve his kung fu for future generations. With this purpose, does he venture forth from his home atop Mount Aspiration in search of a worthy successor to his legacy. Once he has gathered 3 disciples, he will subject them to relentless training to strengthen the body, enhance the reflexes, and unlock true potential. Of these 3, who will rise to the occasion and become the next Shifu? Let's see, can you check out the other guys? You can check out the other guys. So I'll skip through to show what their bios are, and then I'll get started. So this is prehistory. We got Wild West, the Crazy Bunch. And then I'll read all of this stuff myself when I'm editing. Then I guess I'll just read this. I'll read the stuff I play. I'll read that over again. So we'll start with this one. I will play this chapter.
In time, all fades from memory. Nevertheless, for the sake of future generations, an old man labors tirelessly to preserve his legacy. A powerful martial art.
Okay, be advised that names cannot be changed. Got it. Earth and Heart Shifu. So I could change my name if I want. No. We'll keep it as is. We'll keep it as is. Yeah, sure.
with a spirit unwavering as the earth, and a mind tranquil as flowing water. Yet gentle streams may surge with such strength to shatter even hardened stone. To cultivate the soul and surpass the flesh. To strive for something greater than oneself. That was his Kung Fu.
Hiya! It's as I feared. I've not a moment to lose. I must use what time is left to me to find and train the disciple. A young prodigy, as strong in body as young in spirit. A worthy successor to my art.
Alright, so he can't break rocks anymore. Got it.
And so it was that the Shifu began his search for a young heir. Long had it been since he last ventured down from the mountains.
Okay, my turn. The radar located in the bottom right corner of the screen can be used to identify unexplored areas and guide you to your current objective. Route to unexplored, route to explored, route to current objective, and current objective. I feel like I have seen this before. The radar can be toggled on or off via display radar in the settings menu. If you wish to quit the current chapter and play a different one, access settings via the main menu and select return to chapter select to do so. If you select a chapter you've previously played, your playthrough will resume from your last save. So gray is unexplored, blue is explored, gold is the objective. Got it. And then the flag is the current objective. Okay. So, all right. So I got control now. And what are my buttons? I cannot move. I got a menu though. Main menu, equipment, confirm change items, peruse items. Let's check this out real quick. Iron Fist. We got weather garments. It's very quiet in this game right now. I'm sure the music will pick up later. But this game is looks like it's going with the 2D, 3D style thing that I guess we started seeing in Octopath Traveler. And I don't think Octopath Traveler did terribly well, but its style, its art style, is being used in a lot of I guess older remaster games, or even some new ones. Like if you like this kind of style, you're gonna see it in Triangle Strategy style, because I plan on playing that one to completion. If it isn't a pair of Qilin boots, so I guess I can wear that. If it isn't a pair of weathered boots, okay. So equipment, rough boots. What they lack in aesthetics, they more than make up for in mobility. Unadorned boots of a master. Embroidered boots said to confer the swiftness of a mythological chimera to the wearer. So I'll wear that. I don't have any other stuff. Okay. And nothing else that I can enter. Oh, there is. I would have left too early. Red bean bun. I'm assuming that's food. Nothing here. Did he forget what he has in his house? Weather garments. More weather garments. It isn't a pork bun. Okay, so I got food. I got some clothes. Let me see if the Okay, it's all the same thing. So maybe I can sell the weathered garments, or maybe if I get additional characters, I don't know. It may be a single player only type deal. Yeah, I got 2 of these. Okay. So maybe if I get additional characters, I'll be able to give them stuff. So I think I've hit everything, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. We're all set. I hope I didn't miss anything. Let me see, make sure there's nothing on the sides. Nothing on the sides. Alright, can I fight yet? Not yet. Maybe that's a actual battle system thing where I can fight. I can't interact with anything else though. So I'm just heading for the little gold objective. I got a tuft of white clover. So what are these potion things that I'm picking up? Consume to restore a very minor amount of HP. Restore a moderate amount of HP to self and enhance all attributes. Okay, abilities, formation, settings, starting positions. Oh, so maybe I'll get some other characters. Sometimes when I talk, I fly by stuff and I'm not immediately noticing it. Modern amount. Okay, get it. So we got, if it isn't a tuft of white clover. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well. I'm playing this in the morning, not terribly early. Mount Aspiration Summit, and my goal is in the bottom, so I can head up top real quick. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. Alright, what we got? I'm curious now, because this game did not release in the West. It was a Japan-only game. This is the first time it's being released outside of Japan, and it's being done as a remake. So I'm curious now what the music sounds like in the original game. There's nothing here I can actually interact with. So I'll check up here. Oh, this is where we started. Okay. Yeah, I can't interact with anything. No enemies on the overworld. No fighting or anything. Alright, I'm liking the music. Let's see, can I interact with this? A bird eye speedwell? What is that? Okay, more HP stuff. Even if it's called something different, it all does the same thing. So this says ahead, path to the summit, below is the path to the village. Okay. What we got? I saw that in the opening that this game was developed in a Unreal Engine. Okay. This is far and above anything that I could pull off of Unreal right now. With what I'm learning with it. But it is interesting to see the different forms that games can take. Even though they're running off the same engine. Southwest is Wong Village, northeast is Uniform Market, west is the Bamboo Forest. Let's go to the... Should I go northeast? I'll go to the forest. I'll check out the forest first. A lot of markers. Bamboo Forest ahead, watch out for bandits. Sure, I'll take them. With one guy? Alright. More stuff to heal. I see a tiger in the left. A tuft of nature's providence. I have no idea. Nature's providence. A potent medicinal herb found in the bamboo forest that is effective in the treatment of various maladies. But it's got a key icon. So maybe I'm supposed to... Oh. This tiger was a bit bigger than I thought. Alright, so how do I play? A charge gauge will appear above allies and enemies that are readying actions. So once this gauge has been completely filled, they will execute the action. When controlling allies in battle, you may choose one of several commands, abilities, execute attacks, heal yourself, or other abilities, items, pass, wait, and flee. Okay. When selecting abilities and items for use, the area of effect will be displayed. Use this guide to ensure your intended targets will be affected. Okay, so there's friendly fire. When an ally's HP is reduced to 0, they will no longer be able to fight. Restoring any amount of HP will put them back in action. Be warned that if all allies are incapacitated, the game will end. I'm so used to playing stuff like Fire Emblem, which I think it's only Fire Emblem where when characters die, they don't come back. So, playing a Square RPG, if an incapacitated ally is damaged further, they will be immediately dismissed from the field. Oh, okay. Dismissed characters cannot... Oh, never mind. Dismissed characters cannot rejoin via healing or any other method. Okay, so when they're dead, they're dead. So what we got? Abilities Tiger and Dragon's Rebuke. So don't I need to get closer? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, right. It's bar filled up. Okay. So I gotta watch that. Lion's Dismissal. Surprise an enemy with a sudden forceful push to gain distance. Chipmunk's Delight. Close the gap with a distant enemy and dazzle them with a somersault. What? Unseen Bow's Arrow. Wise Fox's Grace. Let's just use Chipmunk's Delight, alright? He's got a lot of abilities. I'm not sure if these things are all available when you start. So I guess I stunned it. So maybe I can... There was a thing that you could do, I want to say in Chrono Trigger, where it was like positioning of like different moves depending on your allies, and I forget if you were able to... I think you were able to chain them off of each other. Hindered their martial and agile techniques. We'll check that out.
You've must. That's all, then.
Huh. Okay, I don't know if I got any experience from that fight. And he's got... What was that? Alright, so there's something going on that I don't know of. No more than a weed. Okay. I guess I'm doing my current mission. Okay, definitely being followed. Let's just keep going. There's nothing I can do. He's got a lot of abilities. I have to sit and read all of them to see what it is that they do. Tough to White Clover. So when I hit this next flag, somebody's gonna do it again. Yeah, and going back doesn't actually do anything. Who's following me? Alright. Might go. Oh, tiger. We're fine. Tough to Nature's Providence. I got a bunch of healing items, so I'll be fine. Alright, so let me try to get a little closer. Traveler's first step, attack reaction. Humble an enemy with a swift kick that will leave them stunned, so I can just keep stunning him with different attacks. I don't know what the status condition is when the target was stunned. Oh, that time he didn't get stunned. Monkey's Withdrawal. Toy with an enemy by executing a playful punch before retreating a few steps. What does that look like? Okay. Oh, he has to move toward me. Okay, and I have ranged attacks, so I don't have to actually get in their face. Misdirect enemies with flowing movements before executing a flurry of blows to hinder their martial and agile techniques. I don't want to just like read through stuff and to just start pressing buttons. I would like to actually understand what it is I'm doing. Stats for adjacent enemies, Lion's Dismissal. So I can just keep trolling him and pushing him away. Because he has to get up close. Okay, cool. And like we saw the tiger's attack range, it has to be like right up close to you in order to actually hit me. I should say us. If it isn't tuft of another bird, I speed well. Okay. So I understand a little more now.
Not so fast.
Oh.
An old man should know better than to walk alone in the woods.
A cocky bandit.
Hand over your money. Quickly, or else.
I don't have anything for you. I don't even know if I have money.
I am afraid I have nothing for you.
What was that?
I said I have nothing to offer. Nothing to offer that you would appreciate, that is.
That right. Don't think I'll go easy on you because of your age.
Okay, so you know what, they're talking fast and the text is not catching up. So I'll see if I can speed that up in the settings.
I think your long life ends today.
Is this my new disciple? Lenovo. Alright, so now that we understand, unseen bows, arrows punish enemies attacking from a distance with a strike concentrated will, whatever that means. So, can I use that? I can't. I have to unlock it for something. Oh, maybe I have to get in their face? Nope. Okay. So let's roll with Chipmunk's Delight. Close the gap. Somersault kick to the jaw. So Serpent Strike, she gets to go first. Okay. I took too long to make a decision. That's not good. So let's go with Chipmunk's Delight. Flash kick. And now she's stunned. So can I do something when she's stunned? Misdirect enemies with flowing movements. Low damage. Let's use this, Tiger and Dragon's Rebuke. I haven't used this one yet. She's got a notch on her, so I don't know if that means she's stunned for a turn or something. Whoa, what is all that? Oh, I hit her with a bunch of stuff. Enemy attributes. I don't know what those do. Okay. A sudden forceful push. Let's troll her, I guess. Cat's Reproach.
You really shouldn't.
What was that?
You missed, girl. Monkey's Withdrawal. Are we supposed to take her out? Traveler's First Step. Humble an enemy with a swift kick that will leave them stunned. It might just be because this is the character type that he has all access to all these moves. Lion's Dismissal. We won't even let her get close. Okay, so she's knocked out.
Well,
Sorry, girl.
How could this happen? How could I lose to this fool 4 times my age?
I know, right?
the young would do well not to disrespect their elders, nor underestimate their skill. I must say, I'm impressed by your speed and agility. Might you consider abandoning this life of banditry, and instead, allow me to teach you my kung fu?
My kung fu?
Piss off, old man! Although, it's going to eat at me, not knowing how you run so easily. Fine, I accept. Let's see what's so great about your kung fu. But don't misunderstand me. You're not my shifu, and I'm not your student.
It's not like I like you or anything.
Once I've learned your secrets, I'll get my revenge on you.
Uh-huh.
You've a lot of spirit, young lady.
Oh, I'm no lady. I'm Lei Kugo. And don't you forget it.
You may rest assured that I will not. It is a good, strong name, worthy of pride. But pride will lead you astray if you let it, as it did not so long ago.
Quick with the retorts, aren't you? Lead on, then. We'll see if you're as good as you say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Okay, I got a disciple. My future is assured. Alright. So what else we got? Tuft of Nature's Providence again. Getting tired of seeing these things, no more than a weed. So can I equip Lei Kugo with stuff now? I would like to switch to her. Bill Hook, a curved blade used for clearing brush. So she can also wear weather garments. And what else we got? Nothing else. And these are all just healing items. Rough boots, can she wear those? No, she's also... okay, she's got the same thing. Weathered boots. Actually, she can wear the... yeah, she can wear the weathered boots, and those are better. Okay. Alright, so she got all I can give her. Abilities. And this is all my stuff, so... I guess I'll pause. And I'll just read her stuff. Before continuing, I'll just do that right now. Alright, so I figured I've read as much as I can. I do like sprite work, so we can beat up this tiger. So maybe we got the initiative? Okay, nope, nothing like that. So I guess I'll start by kicking him in the jaw. Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay. Agility of a cat confused them. Kingfisher's tantrum. Oh, she's got big range. So vulnerable?
Not quite.
Okay. Okay.
You're all talk.
Very nice. Oh, he's maxed out. He can't get any more experience. Okay, so Lei Kugo should be my my concern. Shepherd's Purse. Nature's Providence. So what does this sign say? Entry forbidden to all who value their lives. I should save, yeah? Settings. How many save files? I got a bunch. 20 files. Okay. Alright, just in case I wipe. So this says I've been here before. Indomitable Fist Forest. What do you want, old man? This is no place for the likes of you. Okay, so I probably have to come here last. Alright. But I got at least one disciple. Oh, the enemies are fresh. Okay, so I'll make my way back. Alright, so I'm out of the forest now. I'm interested in, I think I mentioned I'm interested in the sprite art. I find it, I wonder if it's a little harder when you provide voices for these things, because it's not like 3D models where you can still give them expressions. It's like these sprites will like never have any expressions on them, so it's like you really have to push that personality through. Let me check that sign again so I can see where it is I'm going. I think to the east is the market and the southwest is someplace else. The northeast is the market, the southwest is the village. So where should I go? I went west to the forest, so I'll try going east this time and I'll check out the market. And we'll see if maybe we can pick up another disciple. Alright. So our guy's kind of like living like a hermit. He just lives up in the mountains by himself. North is Yunfo Market. Alright, so what we got? This is the stuff that we saw in the intro. So, old man says, it's been a while since your last visit, Shifu. So all the old people know who I am. They know what it is. Shifu, you've returned. It's so good to see you. This guy says, this one brute's been running around stirring up trouble recently. Shifu, as I live and breathe, forgive my poor hospitality, but food is scarce as gold these days. Is there a famine? Let's see.
Stop! Stop! You've got to pay for that! Quick! Someone grab him! First one to grab him gets a free meal! Aha! Caught you! Finally! Now, pay what you owe right this instant.
He was trying to kill him, though.
I can't. I don't have any money.
Voracious thief.
Oh, really? Well, we'll just have to find another way to settle this then, won't we?
The stories seem pretty simple, right?
Oh, Shifu! This idiot's been stealing food from me since I don't know when. He single-handedly brought my business to the brink of ruin. Teach the scoundrel a lesson.
Here's the deal. I would say, oh, come now. But here's the deal. It's not my restaurant, right? If it was my restaurant, I'd be upset. So let's say very well. I'll see to
Very
him.
well. I'll say to the lad.
Wait. Please. Don't do this.
Time to get beat. Hong Haka. Oh, it's just me. Oh gosh. Oh, I see. So when I move, it speeds up their gauge. Okay. Chipmunk's delight.
As a chipmunk.
All right. What we got? What's the thing that stuns all of them? Scold an enemy with strikes to hinder martial techniques and weaken them in all respects. So this is what I should be using.
Even the most mighty can be restrained.
Alright, so he's got a bunch of debuffs on him now. I feel like if his gauge drains, something bad's gonna happen. Lion's dismissal surprises him with a sudden forceful push to gain distance. So I should get up close to them, kick butt, and then get away from them before they have a chance to attack me, so that all they can do is close the gap, I'm thinking. Yeah, use this. And there's like
Monkey's speed is mine.
there's like no stamina or anything I have to pig's feet. Oh, okay, well, he was able to hit me, so. What we got? I want to know how to use the unseen bow's arrow. I guess it's only for like specifically ranged characters. Traveler's first step. Okay. Tiger and Dragon's Rebuke.
I see.
Just hit him with all the suns. Oh, he didn't get all of the debuffs this time. Lion's dismissal. He's resistant to hammers, it looks like.
You did well.
No, he didn't. We laid him out.
Such strength.
That was incredible, Shifu. Let that be a lesson to you, thief. Steal from me again, and I'll take it out of your hide.
Tell me, why take without paying what is due?
I cannot pay because I have no job.
It didn't work, bro.
No one will hire me. I have no skills, no trade. My words are poor. But my body is big, as is my hunger. I must eat.
Young man, do not bemoan your body. It is a gift.
There's a place you can go.
But it is why I suffer. Why people laugh and call me names. How is that a gift?
Because, young man, it makes you wonderful and unique.
I forget the rest of the lyrics.
But it is for you to decide whether you will embrace your potential or deny it in shame.
Potential? You think I have potential?
You move with the swiftness of a man half your size.
Yeah, he is pretty agile.
Practice. After I eat, I must run.
Come with me, and I'll see that you never want for food.
Food for the brain. That's the catch.
All I ask in return is that you take part in a few training exercises. Think of it as a job, if you like. And your meals, the payment.
A job? I've always wanted a job. Thank you, Shifu. I accept.
Tell me, what is your name?
Hong Haka. When do we start? And when do we eat?
Bruh, come on, man. Hong Haka became my disciple. Alright, so I guess I'll keep talking to everybody. Now everyone can enjoy Hoi's soup dumplings again. Go and ask the Shifu to train you. What do you mean? I am the Shifu. She must be talking to somebody else in the party. Can I change who the lead is? Formation. Am I playing as her now? Nope. Nope. I guess I'm stuck playing as Shifu. Like, as the lead on the overworld, so. Alright. So this guy here says what? Now everyone. Oh, yeah, I talked to him. What's the guy? Hoi's restaurant is the most popular in Yunfa. Let me see. Did I talk to this purple haired guy already? Oh, they're all saying the same thing. That's what it is. I can't wait to get my hands on another dumpling. Have you heard there's sickness in Wong? I sincerely hope it doesn't spread here too. No hidden items. I thought there would be some hidden items. I'm trying to lay this out as to what it would look like on the Super Nintendo. Here's hoping we'll see more business in the days ahead. Take this with my thanks. A pork bun. This girl says maybe he's got the right idea. Maybe I should just eat whatever I want, whenever I want. A man who never eats soup dumplings is never a whole man. I don't eat many dumplings. I know some dumpling restaurants downtown. A youth with a hearty appetite should eat their fill. Why don't you have this? A porcelain bowl. I don't know if I can eat a porcelain bowl. Is there something in the bowl? No, it's just a dish. It's just porcelain. Just eat porcelain and cut yourself up. That glutton ate every last of my soup dumplings. It'll take ages to prepare another batch, and I'm out of ingredients. Alright. I think I should probably save, too. And also, I'm looking at my, yeah, plus I'm gonna save the game. Incrementally. I'm looking at my, what is this? OBS. I will stop the video for now, okay? And I'll see if I need to restructure it. So this has been live alive, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to play the rest of this demo. I'm liking it so far. There's some things I could say about it. I'll save that for when I finish the demo. But for right now, it's looking good. If you guys enjoy, leave a like and wait for me to put out some more. If you like a lot of videos, then subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys very soon. So you guys take care.